What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. So hope all you had a great day today so far. Okay, let me get into today's episode of GH. I loved it. Actually, I liked it. I'm not gonna say I loved it. I liked it. It put a lot of things in perspective. Okay. The nurses' ball is finally taken underway. They're doing the rehearsals right now. Lucy Coe, of course, is directing, trying to get everything in order. Sam and Anton. I did say his name right? Anton. If the writers were smart, they would put Sam with him instead of trying to put him with McBain when he comes back, or whoever the hell this character gonna be. They just need to put her with Anton. I think because they're better. I think Sam is better with him. I like them together. I like seeing them together. They would make a nice couple. Molly, she finally finished the script for the number that they're gonna do at the beginning of the nurses' ball, to open up the nurses' ball. I guess TJ finished the music. So TJ and Molly, they did the music and the script for the opening act. So I guess they finished that and it was a hit. Sabrina, well, I'm starting to forget people's names now. This is crazy. It's so many people in one episode. It's hard to remember. Felix was looking on at Sabrina and Milo. I'm like, they really need to let Felix move on. Milo is not gay, so move on. And then when Anton was showing Milo how to dance, showing Felix how to dance, Felix was enjoying that shit. I'm like, oh, here he go, about to hit on Anton. You know how Felix do. So TJ and Milo were talking about what he did to keep Patrick and Sabrina apart by deleting the voicemail that Patrick sent to Sabrina. He deleted it. And Milo talking about he's not a good liar. See, that makes me laugh, because how the fuck are you a mob bodyguard but you're not a good liar, but you work for the mob? And when you work for the mob, you can't do anything but lie, because you have to lie to the police. So that kind of made me laugh a little bit. So Sabrina overheard him talking, and she was trying to figure out what did he mean that he regrets what he did or something like that. So she got called away before he could confess. Patrick and Elizabeth were at the hospital. I really don't care about their conversation. They were talking about Sabrina not returning his phone call. I really don't care, because this is long drawn out and I'm sick of it. Moving on. HELENA CASSADINE. This bitch is crazy. She wanted Laura at first to shoot Ethan, because she was saying how Luke didn't care about Nicholas and that he would kill Nicholas in order to save Lulu, which I'm pretty sure is true, because Luke always called Nicholas a spawn, but yet Laura nicely greeted Ethan, who, how Ethan was born. I told you that yesterday. So Helena did make some valid points, but of course Laura wasn't gonna do it. And then Helena told Laura instead of shooting Ethan, she should shoot Luke. So when she was looking like she was about to get ready to shoot Luke, they came up with a plan and they knocked Helena down. Then Luke grabbed the gun and shot her bodyguards. And then when Luke had Helena pretty much backed into a corner, he shot her with that smug look on his face and said, "Ding dong, the witch is dead." I was so happy. I was like, wow, Helena finally got popped. It's about time somebody killed that old bitch, because it looked like old age wasn't gonna do it. Finally, it took a bullet to stop the old broad. You would think at her age she would have been dead by now. But now that Luke killed Helena, supposedly, because you know people don't never die on this show, they don't know where Lulu or Dante is, because Helena was the only person that could tell them where they were. Now they don't know because they killed the only source. So when her bodyguards, I guess, were coming, she called in some reinforcements. Luke told Ethan to go, hop on a boat and, kind of be a diversion. So that way they could, the bodyguards could chase him, but he could slip away. I love the hug that Luke and Ethan shared, you know what I mean? Because it's good to see Ethan again. I hope he comes back full time on the show. His character is a really good character on the show. He definitely is a younger version of Luke. Crazy as hell. So Ethan left and Luke and Laura were standing on the deck, and Luke devised some type of plan or whatever. I don't know what the plan is, but we soon shall see. Moving on. Carly was talking with Jax about Brenda, him being engaged to Brenda. And who was funny was because Carly was just telling her mother, Bobby, that she was, gonna mature and grow up. But then as soon as Jax told her that he was marrying Brenda, look how she acted. She acted like a petulant child, ranting and raving. I'm like, Carly, you just said that you were gonna be mature. That's not being mature, darling. That's acting like a spoiled brat that didn't get your way. Seriously, Carly, grow up. I expected Carly to react that way, because if she was truly mature, she wouldn't have reacted the way she did, all dramatic. So she was telling Jax that Brenda just wants attention and that she's an attention seeker. Carly, I bet you would know, because it takes one to know one. Carly has been jealous of Brenda for years. Because every time when Brenda's not around, Carly got the attention from Jax, Sonny, and Jason. Then in 2010, when Brenda came back, Brenda got the attention back from Jason, Sonny, and Jax. And that took attention away from Carly. Carly doesn't like competition, and that's exactly what Brenda is. When it come down to men and attention, trust me, Brenda always win. Because men flock to Brenda. And Carly can't stand it, because it takes the heat away from her. So she was pissed about it when she heard that Jax was going to marry Brenda. And then she told Jax that she bet Brenda's at Sonny house right now instead of at the hotel where he claims that she was. Jax didn't want to believe her. So moving on to Sonny and Brenda, they were talking, and Brenda was telling him about the letter and how she wrote that letter and she waited in Rome for a year. You know how stupid that sounded to me? Because I remember when Brenda left in July of 2011, she gave Robin the letter to give to Sonny. And then she said today that she waited a year. Waiting a year means you waited till 2012. But in the letter you wrote, you still wanted to be married to Sonny. How come right after you left, you sent him divorce papers? So obviously you didn't wait no year, because you sent him divorce papers right after you left. Diane gave him the paperwork for the divorce, because y'all were divorced in the same year that y'all got married, which is 2011. A year would be 2012. That means you waited till 2012, which is not true, because you claimed you wanted to stay married to Sonny. Well, how come you filed for divorce right after you left town, which was in August of 2011? You sent the divorce papers in August. So if you wanted to stay married to Sonny, how come you filed the divorce? Sonny never filed the divorce. He was too depressed to file any damn thing at the time. So Brenda's lying, or it's the writers that's doing the dumbass writing. Because I forgot Guza was around at that time. So of course Frank and Ron botched the writing on this one, because that just didn't make any sense. So they were talking, and Sonny was telling Brenda, if you really wanted to marry Jax or whatever, why are you over here telling me this? And Sonny brought up a good point. He really did. He brought up a good point, because if Brenda really wanted to marry Jax, why are you telling Sonny? You could have sent him a phone call or a text message or an email. You didn't have to personally come to his house to tell him. Y'all don't have any kids. I could see why Jax told Carly about the engagement, because for one, they're still legally married. Two, he has a daughter with Carly, so him marrying anybody affects their daughter. So I can see why he told Carly. But Brenda didn't have a reason to tell Sonny. For one, her and Sonny are divorced. They've been divorced for 2 years. And two, they don't have any children together, so she really didn't have to tell Sonny a damn thing. It was none of his business. So her coming over to Sonny's house to tell him about her marrying Jax, I think is a setup. She just wants Sonny to stop her from doing it. Because I remember back in 1996, when she was engaged to Jax the first time, she went to, and Sonny was married to Lily at the time. She went over to Sonny's and told Sonny she was marrying Jax. And Sonny didn't say anything, so she thought Sonny didn't want to stop the wedding, so she married Jax anyway. And I think she's doing the same thing now. Brenda need to be honest, because I could see it in her eyes and her face. She wants Sonny to stop her from marrying Jax again. She don't really want to do it. I think she's marrying Jax to get a rise out of Sonny because she's still in love with him. It's obvious. Because why else would you go to his house and tell him that you're engaged when you clearly didn't have to? You could have sent him an email or a letter. Why did you make it a mission to come to him personally and tell him, knowing Jax was going to be upset if he found out that you went to see Sonny? So Carly shows up to Sonny's house. How this bitch got a key to Sonny's house, I don't know. That just didn't make any sense. I'm like, Carly and Sonny have been divorced for 6 years. Why do this bitch still have a key to his house? Your kids are grown and your kids do not live with Sonny, so there's really no need for you to have a key to his house. What do you still have a key for? And she let her ass in, and then she heard Brenda and she started smiling. I'm like, this bitch. Carly always up to something. So Carly eavesdropping on a conversation, and then she left. Jax goes back to the Metro Court and he meets up with Michael to tell him about the engagement and, you know, about him and Carly still being married and about the nurse's ball. So they talk, which is cool. So Jax goes upstairs and he sees that Brenda's not there. So he knows Brenda really did go see Sonny like Carly said she would be there. So Brenda leaves Sonny's house. They're on friendly terms for now. But I just feel like Brenda, she just really wants to be with Sonny. I think she really do. And I think Sonny still wants to be with her. It's apparent. It's obvious. So anyway, I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great day. See you later.